guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, gonna talk about the all-wheel drive for the EG. So I've been collecting these parts for a couple months now. Gonna go over how much I paid for them, what I have, and what I need left. So gonna start with what I don't have is the hybrid racing shifter, which is $1,000, and then I need I'm going to buy the S1 built 3-inch wagon drive shaft with the 1310 U-joints and all that jazz. That's $1,500 on sale, so I don't know how much it is without it. I haven't checked. So first things first, we're going to start with the big piece is the FCS all-wheel drive kit, the tubular kit. I decided to go with this kit because it's the lightest, and honestly, it looks the coolest, honestly. It generally looks the coolest. In my personal opinion, great stuff. It comes with, the diff bar, the diff mount, all the lower adjustable lower control arms, the low wood calipers, and brand new rotors, hubs. But I have ARP extended hubs. I'm gonna lug nuts. I'm gonna put in these. Comes with. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, it comes with all like your brackets and hardware. That is, for Black Friday I paid $3,700 ballpark around after shipping. The other big ticket item is a guy overseas. I don't have this opened up all the way because this thing is dirty. It is disgusting. This is a Wagavan diff. I got the Wagavan diff and some used axles around here somewhere. Sorry, the room is destroyed. 2-bedroom apartment, guest bedroom, whatever. I paid $2,000 for that. So that's that. Just stock axles, stock Wagavan diff. They can handle all the power that I'm putting for it. Oh, also, I got the HD axles with the FCS kit. I forgot about that. Next thing is front diff, all-wheel drive, Wave Track front diff. Got this from somebody with the bearings on it, used but new for $850. So there's that. Then I have the Speed Factory front-wheel drive to all-wheel drive kit. I think it was like $480. I currently have the Albins 1 through 4 front-wheel drive gear stack in my car. So I'm going to put that in the new all-wheel drive trans. I lost the one piece, but I have, from TransLab, I also have the all-wheel drive cuff. That costed me $300 from him, from Brian Spiker. Great guy. Then, moving to the carrier bearings, I bought hardened rubber S1 built carrier bearings. I didn't want to do the full billet because, I don't know, I heard people having more vibration issues with the billets, and I don't see myself needing them as I'm not going to be tracking all the time. And I think these will work just fine. Red Horse, I went with the Red Horse 100 micron pre-filter. I have a 10 micron Red Horse post-filter. Yeah, that's that. Then I have 2 AEM 340 fuel pumps. External with, I'll put a picture of those. I don't have them here. They're in the hatch right now. And then I have a Jags black 10-gallon fuel cell. Also, that's in the car right now, not mounted up. I'll put a picture of that up. Got the finishing line kit, handbrake kit with the handbrake, staging plate to mount the shifter on, and the line lock kit. So I can have a working handbrake in the car. So all I have to do is push the brake pedal and turn this line lock. Just more of a street car feel. With the bypass clutch master, with the bypass brake master on it. So when I hit the brake pedal, all brake pressure applies to all 4 wheels because it's more of a street car. I have the wagon. I completely forgot to pull it out, but I have, honestly, I don't know where it's at. It's the Wagavan viscous coupler I bought from somebody, rebuilt by Trust Fab. I gave that guy $1,200 for that. It's got 60K fluid in it, so that should able to handle all the power that we need. Be able to handle all the power that we need, and like I said, the only thing I need left is the shifter and the drive shaft. But I need to put all this stuff in and get it situated so I can take measurements and order that drive shaft and put that shit. I need to buy that shifter. It's the black one. It's been on back order for a couple weeks now, and there was only 3 available, and I missed it just in the wrong time. I have the Hasport all-wheel drive B-Series T bracket and motor mount. I think that's also in my car right now down in the garage. So I can't really show those. I kind of messed up on this video. I really don't know where wait, I might have it over here somewhere. Sorry, it is a huge mess. I just opened all of this stuff. Literally just opened all of it. You guys are seeing me within 10 minutes of reacting to this. Oh, here it is. Like, here's the Wagavan viscous coupler. This thing's actually heavier than it looks. Yep, rebuilt by Trust Fab. 60K fluid. Like I said, I paid $1,200 for this. Gonna have to swap this carrier bearing out. But for one of those, there's that. Yeah, I think that's all I have here. Just wanted to show an unboxing of everything and what I decided to go with, what parts I decided to buy. All in all, it's pretty expensive, way to go about it. But I wanted to do buy once, cry once. Yeah, that's really much it. I mean, it's so far like this stuff is super great quality. I mean, this is super light. So one of the biggest reasons I wanted to go with that. Also bought forgot about this, the DP diff cover mount. So when you cut the hole in the trunk pan, you weld this cover. It's supposed to have holes in it. They accidentally forgot to drill holes in it. No big deal. They sent me a t-shirt. I'll just drill the holes in it. Whatever. It was a win-win situation there. So don't bother me. It just, stuff happens. Not a real big deal on that, but. Alright guys, was watching the video and decided I needed to add this clip in. In between all this, between me making the video, going to make the video, I bought the hybrid racing shifter, and I realized I didn't say all the prices or correct prices. I wanted to give the full cost breakdown of what I have paid, for everything. No bullcrap, what I paid, give you a rough estimate on what you could possibly have to pay for what you're going to get into. I'm only shooting for like $700, $800 all wheel. Some of the stuff you could get cheaper. Some of the stuff you could go definitely a little more pricier, depending on what kind of setup you want. I wrote it down here. I don't have the best handwriting, but I'll explain what it is and the price for all this, and I will have the final number down at the bottom. So let me start with the FCS kit. We have the FCS kit all-wheel drive with the HD axles. Sorry, it was $3,600 after shipping. $3,650 during shipping. I didn't put the 50. The drive shaft still have not bought. It is $1,560 after shipping. The final drive from GearX through Brian Spiker was $750 at the time. Don't know if that price has changed or not. Like I said, I don't know if these prices are going to go up or down. I also buy a lot of my parts through Mad Scientist Auto, so Eric Jarvis, so he can give me a little bit cheaper prices on some things. Front-wheel drive to all-wheel drive from Speed Factory, and I bought the all-wheel drive detents. That was $550 shipped. The diff with axles. Now, this is going to vary between if you get a Wagavan diff, or a Wagavan diff. I bought a Wagavan diff with axles for $2,000, shipped to me from UK
from the UK, I believe. I can't remember it. From Mike RM. Very, very trustworthy guy. Very reputable in the all-wheel drive wagon world. Definitely you could do that cheaper if you go get a CRV diff from a Pool and Pay for $150 or on Marketplace from somebody and go pull it off yourself. You could get it way significantly cheaper than that, than $2,000. LSD front, I bought. It is a M Factory LSD front. It came with bearings. I bought it for $850. It is brand new, but I bought it from somebody. Great, that is a great deal. Them bearings are $100 together, and the diff, after the diff and the bearings, it would have been $1,200-$1,300. So save money there for a brand new item. I always look for new parts, or even used if they're good, for a cheaper price. Red Horse Performance pre-filter was $100. The DP diff cover was $231 shipped. Now again, you could definitely do that yourself and make it cheaper, yada yada yada. That's definitely something you could not even really pay for. The hybrid racing shifter bracket and cables was $940, brand new. Now the big boy money is obviously FCS all drive kit and the transfer case. So the transfer case I decided to build. I don't believe I said that in the video, but it is the Drag Cartel fully billet, high-point gears. Oh man, that camera's acting all weird. High-point gears and all that, like the billet dowel pin for $4,200 on Black Friday, shipped to my house through Eric Jarvis. The trans, that's going to vary between everybody, whether you're K or B. I bought a B series all-wheel drive CRV trans for $500. S1 built carrier bearings, the hardened rubber, and I bought axle stubbies just in case if I break an axle, I can always pull the axles out, drain the diff, and put the stubbies in it, and still drive the car front wheel drive. That was $323 on Black Friday. Transfer case bearing shim kit, because I went this far with buying, the fully built case. It doesn't come with bearings and shims. Bought this from Power Factory Tuning, PFT, for $555, shipped to my house. The viscous coupler, I bought a Wagavan viscous coupler. Like, again, this is going to vary between if you want the Freelander or a viscous, but I bought this viscous from some guy. He had just rebuilt from Trust Fab with 60K fluid, and I bought that for $1,200. Now the hardware, I bought titanium studs for the Wagavan diff, because I'm currently getting it powder coated and all cleaned up right now. So I want to go ahead and give that a real clean look once it's done, which I will be showing here in a video here soon. Diff magnet plugs. So there's a magnet on the each plug. I bought those for $50. Some steel ones off Amazon for two. It was $50, made in the USA. Don't know if they're going to work exactly yet, so that might be a loss on the $50. Don't know yet if they're going to fit. Need to put the diff together to see if it's all going to fit. Diff seals with the billet dowel pin from PFT. That was $60 shipped. Hasport all-wheel drive mount and T-bracket was $267 shipped. Jegs black fuel cell 10-gallon. I showed that in the pictures. That was $229 shipped around, I want to say, it might have been around Black Friday. I can't remember when I bought that. It was a little bit on sale. I think it was like $260 before, after shipping, but now it was $229. Got a little bit of a deal on that. Finishing lines, front wheel drive rear brake kit to come off the handbrake to the rear wheels. I forgot to buy that when I bought the finishing line all-wheel drive. The finishing line handbrake set. That was $169. My bad. Now the staging brake set from finishing line. So the handbrake, the billet handbrake with the pass-through cylinder, with the mounting bracket, and the line lock, because I wanted the line lock, was $724. And then the last thing was from Brian Spiker, Gear X, was the all-wheel drive cuff. I had to buy this because the front-wheel drive cuff is not the same. That was $300. Once you add all this up, it is $19,262. Now, definitely thought going into it, it was going to be a little cheaper. But you know how that goes with a build. You plan on doing this. I don't want things to break as much. I am running stock front axles, and I'll probably run those stock Wagavan axles for right now. I'd rather the axles break than anything else in the trans. Now I am doing the front wheel drive to all wheel drive, so you can't. So I haven't included this, but you can include this in the price. I paid $3,800 for my front wheel drive Albin's helical set with the final drive and the gears, everything together for $3,800. If you add that into this price, it would be $23,000. My bad. I'm sorry. It would be $23,000. But then again, cut out the final drive cost, which is $1,200-ish or something. It would be like $31,000 if you just did it your way the first time. It's a little bit more expensive to buy front wheel drive stuff and then convert it to all wheel drive instead of just buying like an all wheel drive built trans or something. Other than that, that is what I have spent. That is almost to the exact dollar amount. Maybe there's a couple cents in there. But other than that, the only thing I do have left is the drive shaft, but I don't want to buy it until I get everything mounted and ready to go. I believe S1 does offer you to order it, and then you tell them when you're ready to cut the size, but I just want to do it when I'm fully ready so there isn't any confusion. But that is the price, $19,262. Other than that, I mean, I'll let you guys get back to the video here. Other than that, that's the build. Should be having a video here soon showing us putting at least the rear all-wheel drive kit in. I'm pulling the whole swap out before I put, the diff, the front diff, and, the staging brake and all that stuff in, just so the car is easily movable around. It's hard to explain, but there's a certain way in my head that I think I can put all this together. So that's where the EG hatch is going. Decided to finally go all-wheel drive. Been kind of keeping it a secret for a while. Only told a couple people, but now I guess everyone's gonna know. No big deal. Hopefully it's gonna be a fun car. And that's that. Oh wait, also forgot. I sent. I can't thank enough for Eric Jarvis giving me a good deal. Going through him and getting me a good deal on these parts. And currently I sent him another block to get sleeved closed decked. Currently I have an 84mm sleeved open deck block, and I'm having coolant spike temp issues. I believe I'm having a sump sleeve issue. Haven't got to drive the car enough. They started having fuel issues. So I just say, screw it. Got a closed deck sleeve block. They're less likely to have a sunk sleeve, and I'll just start with something fresh and new. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. See you all in the next one.